Well, hello. I don't know if anyone is going to join me on today, but I just thought I would get on here today just a few minutes and introduce myself again. I am David. I am here in Atlanta. I am the owner of I Speak Life Coaching. And so what I do primarily every day is talk to people about their careers. I talk to people not only about their careers, but the kind of lives they want to live throughout their career. And so today I want to jump on just for a second and just talk about this book I've been reading called Love That Work Won't Love You Back. And I've been thinking about ways in which how we are so centered around work, and work is our lives. We talk about work, we live through work, we play through work, we meet friends through work, whatever that may be. But I want to just kind of offer up something just a little bit today, just for a few seconds around, that perhaps we ought to expand the way we think about work. That work does have its place, work has its meaning, work even has its purpose. But outside of that, we should be able to have our lives that are fully vested, fully evolved, fully informed outside of work. So I'm going to be working with that particular theme for the next few weeks coming up. So look for me to go live soon. And thanks for everyone who's joining. Thank you, Rise, Freedom, Evolve. Glad to see you on here. I'm going to send some waves out to you, Roz. Thank you for joining. If you don't know who I am, please go on my Instagram and see the kind of work that I do. Love working with individuals in the coaching field. And so you can see my work. You can go to my website and get a lot of information. But I want to work for the next few days around the topic, that work won't love you back. And that's from a really great book I've been reading. And I just wanted to jump on here today and talk about how do we define work? Can we find meaning in work? Hey, Tiffany, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to send you a wave. People are coming in and out, which is great. I know it's lunchtime. I'm here in Atlanta, and so I know it's lunchtime. People are coming in and out. Wherever you are, I wish you nothing but peace and blessings on today. So, Tiffany, I'm talking about, if you're still with me, I'm actually talking about this book. If you've not gotten it, look it up. The Work Won't Love You Back. And it allows us to think about work in a different kind of way. Thank you for sending the hearts. I appreciate it. Think about work, and then how work is not designed to love us back, but we have to bring meaning and purpose to the work and not try to find meaning and purpose through the work. So I've been reading this book entitled Love That Work Won't Love Us Back. The ways in which we have to recenter our lives with our work, right? We guess coming out of a pandemic, we're still in a pandemic. A lot of people have lost jobs. We've had to work from home or live at work by being at home. So things have changed. And I think it's a good time for us to really talk about how do we redefine work? What role does work actually play besides the monetary value, the meaning, all those things, access, a sense of fulfillment. I get all of that. But there is something else that's lurking around work that has kind of come out of this pandemic. Is that perhaps ways we've been thinking about work may not be working for us in the best way in which we have to center our lives. So I just wanted to jump on today just a little bit. If you guys are feeling to sending me any questions or want to talk to me, feel free. I'm here. Comment in the section, please do. I'm new at this because this is, I'm a content guy, but I'm not really the live guy. I'm not the video guy because I don't know about my lighting. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. So work with me and be patient with me. But I just wanted to jump in. If you have not gotten the book, it is not written by me. It's entitled Work Won't Love You Back. Google it. There's some videos out there from the author. It's tremendous. It talks about labor. It talks about other aspects of labor. And I think we have to have an honest conversation of the role of work, the role of labor, and then how we see ourselves through that particular vein. So I'm not going to hold you on today. I know you guys are busy. Instagram is popping. I don't have any stacks. I don't have a fancy card I can take a picture of. I'm just a guy working in this particular field, and I want to show you some love on today. Hey, Sandra, sending you some waving at you as well. as well. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Tiffany, for joining. Thank you for being a part of this small conversation. Thank you for, if you haven't gone to my Instagram, send me some likes, send me, hey, Renee, my goodness. I was tell you, ride out with Renee. If you have not gone and jumped on her Instagram, Ride Out with Renee. She's all about wellness. She's all about health. She's all about moving the needle forward for women, in particular women of color. And so I'm just appreciative of her. My old coworker, she's my ride or die, and I do appreciate her gifts, her skills, her talents. So go to her Instagram, Ride Out with Renee. She has great resources. She's here in Atlanta, but she's also online. You can check out her classes. She's phenomenal. I wish I could get with her more, but of course, with our schedules and location, we just can't hook up. But as you can see, I've been working out, Renee. So Renee, the title of today's message is Work Won't Love You Back. It's from a book that I've been reading, and I want to share some of my thoughts around how do we define work, the meaning of work, the purpose of work, and how our lives are shaped outside of work. So I just wanted to just kind of jump in and say some things on today. Moneyballer Enterprises, yes, jump in. We appreciate you being here and all of that. I'm new to this kind of going live on Instagram. I think I just said that. I'm still trying to get this lighting. I think I look a little orange. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. But it's crazy. So for me, I'm a perfectionist about everything has to be right. I got to have this, I got to have that. But like today, like bump it. I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna give the people what I can give them without me worrying about what they think, what kind of comments I get. I just wanted to jump in. If you have not jumped in, if you have not gone to my website, go to davismycoach.com or ispeaklifecoaching.com. And I promise you, there's some great resources out there and some great free items for you to pick up. And also you can book me if you think it's something you want to continue this conversation. But starting in, this week in particular, I'm going to be really talking about how to talk about work and labor and how we move to that vein. Because this pandemic has taught us, if this pandemic has taught us anything else, is that we have got to redefine how we work, where we work, the future of work, why work is important, and how work cannot spill over into our personal lives. You've been with people and they talk about work all the time. And whether you're out for dinner or you may be on a walk or you may be just in conversation, and 90% of the conversation is about the job. So we want to kind of shift the conversation to say, hey, let's look at our lives in the totality of it. Do we feel successful outside of work? Who are we outside of work? How does work define us? All those kinds of things. My goodness, with Takeem Owens, what's up, my man? This guy is phenomenal. He is. If any one of you have been to my website, I Speak Life Coaching, that brother put it together. And Takeem Owens, if you're not following him, his workouts, he's lost 65, 70 pounds. Ride Out with Renee is also getting people healthy. Takeem is phenomenal in the tech space. He's doing some phenomenal things. Wonderful husband and father. Got a lot of respect for you. So thank you for joining in. And God bless you too, man. I appreciate you. So look, I am not going to be here long. I have to move on to another client. But I had a moment. I just want to try out this live. I wanted to talk about the book, Work Won't Love You Back. And I think I want to do some. I know I'm going to do some work around that. So I'm going to jump on periodically sometime before the end of the week. I jump back on again, have a brief conversation, and then we can finish up. And I want you guys to join in. Send me some comments. Even if you want to go live with me, we can talk about this, and I want to share it with you. All right, so I got to jump off because the brother got to make some money, even though I'm talking about work. I got to make some money, and the work is calling me. You guys stay safe, be blessed, and hope to see you soon.